Hello everyone. I am really excited and nervous about these announcements. I am streaming this to multiple platforms and I'm hoping that it comes across okay on wherever you are trying to watch or watching it now. So before I share my major announcements just to remind you, let me share from my experience of working 40 years in, from small business to owning multiple businesses to working for small companies, medium, large, Wall Street, trading platform, and so on. What did I learn? And what did I learn from being there for the last 40 years or so? What did I learn from teaching, training thousands of people on leadership? And what did I learn from research? So I combine all of this into what I call the characteristics of successful people. In this case, we're going to be talking about characteristics of successful employees. And I want to share this with you folks that are currently employed and or are looking for employment. And what is really important, what are the things you should know about becoming truly successful. So let me jump into that, and then at the end of this we'll make a first announcement, then later on we'll make the second announcement. So successful employment, again, I'm focusing on employments this time. So the first is, what do you must have? You must have a knowledge. Without knowledge there's nothing. Everybody assumes that you have a knowledge to perform your job. Now, as far as knowledge, it is what you know today, but it is also about you keep updating your knowledge, keep learning more, make sure that you're up to date on whatever industry that you're working on so that you're always on top of everything. So, knowledge is a base. I just assume you have it. I'm not going to be talking much about knowledge. What's the next thing? The next thing is skills. You must have a skills to perform at your best. You must have a skills to be hired at a new company. Now, again, knowledge and skills are a must. This is a base. Without knowledge, without skills, you will either not have a job for a long time or you will not be hired as a potential employee by a new employer. So make sure that you have a knowledge, you have a skills. Now, what is the third thing? It's an attitude. Now, as far as attitude, folks talk about good attitude, bad attitude. This person has a bad attitude. But what does that really mean? What does it mean, good attitude or bad attitude? Well, I would like to share what I call my attitude rules. And anybody from, my bosses, going back to days from, Ron Esring, Joe Bauman, coming back to, John Mason, going to new companies like, Norm Stone, Andrew Kakulas, Jeff Toy, Keith Mans, Dominic Thierry, Lou Wilcott, and so on. All of these folks and more of them can confirm and welcome to comment that this has been my attitude for my job, for my career, and I encourage you, and I'm going to share with you what you can do to become a truly successful. So let's look at the attitude, because again, we assume knowledge and skill, you got it, right? You have a beautiful resume if you're looking for a job. Now let's look at for attitude. So the first thing is, nothing is hard to do. You have so many folks, I got to go to this meeting, I got to stay late, I got to work on the weekend, just complaining. Just take the attitude of nothing is hard to do, and you, my friend, will become successful, and you will be an amazing resource for your employers. Just think nothing is hard to do. Take this in life. Currently, we're talking about take this in your employment, at your job. What's the next one? I'm available anytime to help my boss and the business. What do I mean by this? Well, look, I know some of you are worried. Well, I don't want to be available all the time. I get home, my job is 9 to 5 and I'm done. Look, if that's what you want to do, fine. But don't expect advancement. Don't expect company to invest money in you. Don't expect big bonuses, right? Don't expect nothing except whatever the base salary that you think you might deserve for your 9 to 5. However, if your attitude is, I'm always available anytime, trust me, it will help you become successful. It will help your business become successful. It will make so much easier for your boss to work with you. I always set my business phone on when I would go on vacation, and of course nights and weekends. And at some point, just recently, basically people say, look, you're on vacation, you shouldn't have your phone on. So here's what I did. My bosses were telling me this. So what I did recently, maybe last couple of vacations, was I would turn off a business phone, but I would give my personal cell phone to my boss. Yes, I did. And in case, because sometimes I would turn off even personal phones, so in case I did that, they also had my wife's personal cell phone. And yes, this was with permission from my wife. She was okay with that. And so they were able, if need be, to reach to me directly or call my wife. And trust me, I was next to her. We were together. We are all the time. So the point is, make sure you are available to help your clients, to help your business. And chances are they will reach you only if it's absolutely necessary. And that is what everyone will respect about you. So make sure you're available to your boss, to your business, and make it clear that you are available. Let's look at the next one of my attitude rules. I can accomplish anything. You see, this one will get you really far, far anywhere in life. And it will get you further than other people in business. And why is that? Because if you have an attitude, you can accomplish anything. Your boss will have no problem. Like I remember so many times the boss would say, well, you have never done this before. And it's like, don't worry about it. I can do this. Give me the thing. I'll figure it out. You go on your own way. You do your job. You do your job. I will do mine because I'm here to help you. So when you come with this attitude, again, this will take you far, far away, in front, if you will, in front of the stack, in front of everyone else. Yes, I can accomplish anything. Just give it to me. Easy, hard, very difficult. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. Let's move to next one. What is the next one? Well, let's see the next attitude, my rule. All right. So what is my role as an employee? My role is to help my boss become successful. I know some folks keep saying, well, my boss takes all the credits and, I do all the work, but my boss goes out there and takes all the credits. That's fine. You do your job. Let your boss do his or her job. And your job is to do your best so that your boss can become successful, so that your boss can move up the ladder, move to the next level. And if you do an amazing job, guess what? Your boss will take you with him or her. Now, as I said this, I'm thinking for the last, maybe 24 so years, I was not looking for job. Even when I didn't have a job, I had folks reaching out to me. This is what you do. When you establish your amazing network and you do amazing job and you help your boss succeed, they will, man, take you anywhere if you do a good job. So keep that in mind. All right, let's go and move on to my next attitude rule. Ooh, this is big one and sometimes hard. It was hard for me too. So what's this one? Most things that help the company bottom line help me as well. What does it mean? Often the companies will do things that we as employees don't like. They might cut the bonuses. They might cut, unfortunately, even salaries. They will cut some perks and will get upset. This just reminds me, and some of you watching remember this. I know you do. So here's what happened. Sometimes about 10 years ago or so, and again, you folks that worked at the same company, many of you will remember this. The company that we worked for was actually supplying, there was a free breakfast and bagels, coffee, regular milk, skim milk, and and the cream, right? The coffee cream. And one day they decided to cut on the cream. I don't know why. Maybe the cream was so expensive that CFO said, enough of this, give them everything, but don't give them the cream. And there were so many people who were so upset. I can't believe this. They cut the cream. What are we going to do now? Without saying, hey, they still left the coffee, regular milk, skim milk, and maybe even 2%, I don't remember, and the bagels. But the bottom line is, honestly, the companies are there to to make a profit. Even if you think of non-profit organization, they're not there to lose money. So they're there to succeed, right? They're there to be profitable. So there are things that sometimes, decisions that they make, that we may not like. But the bottom line is this. Any decision that the companies make that helps the company improve the bottom line will help me, will help you as well. How? Here's a how. If you're doing a great job and you stay with the company, they will still paying you. They'll still give you good salary. They'll still give you bonuses if they do. They'll give you perks. They want to keep you. They don't do this to make you upset. They have to look at the bottom line. If you ever start your business or you had one, you really understand this. You have to look at the bottom line, and that's how you make most decisions, and that's how CEOs make most of decisions, right? That's really what matters. Okay, let's go to next one of my attitude, employee attitude. Right, okay, we are all here together. Now, you will hear a lot of work about teamwork and how we all should work together, and some people are team players, some are not, and so on. But everything starts from where? It starts from you, my friend. Your attitude should be, we are all here together. We can succeed together, or we can unfortunately sometimes fail together, but we'll get up and go again, and we'll succeed together. So be a true team player. Don't just say, I'm a team player. This guy is not. This person is not. She's not. Be a true team player. Look at your company as we are all together. The entire company, if you look at, no matter how small, one person, two people company, or how large, Wall Street business is, it is a one business. Somebody on the top looks at everything, right? And if you look at from that perspective to make that person successful, right? Starting from your boss and all the way up, we are in it together to make your colleagues successful, to make your direct report, which is extremely important. If you are a leader, a manager, that is your job, and we are all together. That really is the key. Before I go on next rule, I must take a little tea. Drink a little good tea. So, what's the next one? Who? What I do is not a job, is not a career, is my calling. Now, look, I know this one is hard. Why? Because for some folks, some of you may just have a job. What does that mean? Well, look, some folks have this attitude, I'm here 9 to 5, I do my job, I do my best, I go home, that's it, I'm done. Now, if that is your attitude, I'm fine with that. But don't expect your boss to go above and behind to do something for you. Don't expect your company to treat you amazingly well. Don't expect that great bonus. Don't expect any promotion. Fine, keep that job, you happy. Sometimes employers do need these people, who just treat this as a job. Fine, they'll be there, they'll do 9 to 5. Now, ideally, you either have or looking to have career within this business. What does it mean? Well, you want to move up, you want to succeed either inside the company that you work for, inside the industry, inside the similar businesses. You want to be known, for your knowledge, skills, attitude, and known in the field. So then you really want to create a career there. Now, a calling sometimes is difficult. Why? Because many of us do not have a calling or do not feel like we have a calling while working for large corporations. And I can understand that. But what you should do is this. Make a connection. There is a relationship between job, career, and your calling. What is the relationships? Here's what. Think about what that job or the company allows you to do because you make income, right? You can pay your bills, you can maybe save some money, you hopefully go on vacations and so on. They allow you to maybe go on a beautiful vacation with your family, maybe have a nice home, maybe write a book like what I was doing. Weekends when I didn't work and nights when I didn't work, I was using that time to write a book. But why do I thank the company? Why is that connected with my calling? Because if I didn't have that income, right? If I was only a writer, then I would worry about, that could be my calling, I'm a writer, but if I can't pay my bills, it's not going to be a great life, right? So they allowed me to pursue my dreams, to pursue my true calling. And that's why if you look at and make a relations between your calling, your passion, your enthusiasm with your job, you will be successful. Just make sure that you make that connection. It will help you do a better job because you will know that you're doing this because it helps you to do what you love to do. It helps you pursue your dreams, pursue your goals. And there is one more in my 8 rules that I shared. I have more, but 8 I shared. So what's the next one? That's a big one. I am here to serve. I am here to serve. This is the attitude you have regardless. You work for small company, big company, your own business, it doesn't matter. I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve my clients. I'm here to serve my boss. I'm here to serve the CEO. I'm here to serve shareholders, right? I'm here to serve. When you start from this attitude, when you wake up in the morning and say, what can I do to serve my community, my boss, my leadership team? What can I do to serve them even better? Then, my friends, you will start becoming successful. I absolutely guarantee you that. I am here to serve. So, with that statement, I'm here to serve, I'm also a little nervous because I now need to make an announcement. I have been here to serve the last 40 years or so corporations from small businesses to large corporations, and last almost 13 years. Last 13 years I was here to serve. I was here to serve what started to be ICAP, then EBS, then BrokerTech, then EBS, BrokerTech, then Next, and now CME Group. And I'm so thankful for almost 13 years of wonderful, wonderful opportunities that you folks and the leadership team of these companies, in fact, now CME Group, which is, we just became one another, and then CME Group allowed me, and basically everything that they gave me, if you will, so that maybe they allowed me to do what I would like to do now. So December 31st, which is I think it was Friday last week, was the last day of 2021, was also my last day of employment with the CME Group. So I left the CME again, grateful for everything, all these years and every single day. Good, not so great, and amazing. We had it all, so does everyone. And I want to thank leadership team, extremely thankful for that. So now that I made this announcement, some folks, my friends, my colleagues, I know I asking, now what? Because a lot of folks, that's the question, now what? Well, before I tell you now what and make this second announcement, I want to take you back just a little bit. Well, actually, let me take you back all the way back when I was 9 years old. When I was 9 years old, and you will see in a newsletter coming out Wednesdays, I believe, you will see the full story. But I had my first business, and when I look back, my goal was to serve the community, to serve the children and the parents so that they can then basically purchase the school books. Again, full story coming up. But that's really, when I look back, what excites me. I meditated on what excites me, what gives me true pleasure. Where is my passion? When I think of that, I was going back all the way, like I said, when I was 9 years old, and coming back to this day and looking at all the things that I've done. And then thinking in 2008, I founded a company called High Impact Consulting, Coaching, and Training. And High Impact Consulting, with that company, I, as my passion, as my calling, weekends and evenings, right, when I wasn't working, I trained. Now, to be fair, a lot of this was also just online, so which means that people would come in and take courses anytime they wanted. I trained over 60,000 people in 172 countries. It's like crazy. It's an amazing opportunity to change, improve someone's life, to encourage them to do better, to improve their overall well-being. So that was in 2008. And since then, High Impact Consulting, Coaching, and Training transformed into, let's see, into what? Into Life Success Academy, my friends. So here's that big second announcement. What's the day? I have to look at the calendar, actually. Today is 3rd. Okay, so today is the 3rd, and I want to officially today, although it was the January 1st, today officially launch Life Success Academy. It's been there for a while already, but now it's officially up. This is it. We already have a lot of students on Academy, and I know some of you folks watching, so I really appreciate it very much. Mike, Mark, Kareem, Lisa, and others. And And I want to actually use this opportunity to tell my colleagues and friends who didn't know about this, what Life Success Academy is all about. Many of you are working on your success, and that's absolutely fine. I've been working on my success all my life. But what we have to really look at when you think of success, you have to look at what is a true life success. Is it just, I have a great job, I have a leadership position? Or is it more than that? Is it more than my great leadership position? Do I also have to have good relationships? Do I have to have a good family? Do I need to be resilient? Do I need to have a good, meaningful life? And this is how Life Success Academy was born. So it's not about being successful. It's about being successful and at the same time have a good, meaningful life. Improve your well-being, be a good person, if you will, have a great leadership skill, but at the same time, help other people. Be genuine, be authentic, be kind, right? So this is how Life Success Academy was born, and as of now, there are about 15 or so courses already live there. It's actually more than 15, but some of them are grouped for some technical reasons, grouped into multiple. And so you have all these courses. Life Success Academy is already an accredited organization. It's a globally accredited organization, which means that we provide a continued professional development credits to our students and to employees, for employers who take our either live, online, and or in-person workshop trainings. We also do integrated live training, which means there is an online piece that you can take anytime, and then there are weekly sessions that we come live. There is a weekly live coaching that we do actually in about 30 minutes or so. We have a live coaching calls with Life Success Academy members. And there is also mastermind group. There's a corporate training and workshops. It's just a lot going on there. But what I would like to do now, I would like to invite you to please come join me as a founding member of Life Success Academy. I know I have an amazing network of people who are so successful in business and in life. I know I have an amazing group of network who already provide incredible trainings for folks like yourself, provide the training inside organizations, inside corporations, and so on. So I like to invite you all to come join me, come become Life Success Academy founding member, where we can together help even more people, where I can hopefully help you become even more successful, have a wonderful life, where we can help your organizations by doing trainings, by truly connecting what is so important, which is connecting the company bottom line with employee well-being. This is where a lot of folks teaching positive psychology or teaching well-being struggle. They focus only on employees, while at Life Success Academy, we focus on company, employees, and integration of these two. So what I call, there is a employee happiness, organizational happiness, and then there is a connection between these two, right? Because without that, nothing happens. Without this, nothing happens. So again, I want to thank you so much for joining me in this really exciting and nervous and amazing and absolutely unbelievable time where I, starting today, January 3rd, officially doing full-time my Life Success Academy. And again, I like to join you. I like to ask you to please come join me. Let me see. I think I can. There you go. I think I can post a link for some of you will see it. Don't know where it goes, but a link to Life Success Academy where you can come and join. And please just reach out to me. Please, please, please. LSA members or Life Success Academy members, they know that they have so many different ways to reach out to me, from my personal cell phone to all other ways. So please reach out. You do know how to get a hold of me. Again, I'm on all these different platforms, but please, you know how to reach out. Please get back to me. Reach out if you have any questions or if you would like to join and still not sure what that really means. Again, thank you so much. Thank you, my employer, for wonderful, wonderful, almost 13 years. I am so grateful to all parts of the companies, and now grateful to CME Group and everyone that was part of my business life. Thank you, and I'm not going anywhere. Actually, you will be, I'm sorry to say this, you'll be seeing more and more and more of me. Till then, cheers, folks. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.